If you can solve this problem, you must be a top student. Let's look at the question. It says that each row, each column, and each diagonal have the same sum, and we need to fill in all the empty spots. Many students try putting one number on the left and another on the right, but still can't find the correct answer. So today, Director Yu will teach everyone 2 tricks to solve this type of problem. What are these 2 tricks? The first one is called the slingshot method. Let me explain. Look at the positions of 9 and 3. If you draw a line between them, that's your slingshot. Now, where does this slingshot shoot the little stone? It shoots to the spot directly opposite them, right here. The number at this position is found by adding 9 and 3 together, then dividing the result by 2. So 9 plus 3 equals 12, right? 12 divided by 2 gives us 6 at this position. Next, what other method can we use? It's called finding the common number. Take a look, for example, at this position. It's a common number. Why is that? Because it is both in this column and in this row. The problem also tells us that the sum of the 3 numbers in every row, every column, and every diagonal is the same. So what does that mean? It means that this plus this plus this equals that plus that plus that, right? So if I take out the common position first, doesn't that mean the sum of these 2 equals the sum of those 2? And 9 plus 4 equals 13. So what added to 6 equals 13? 6 plus 7 equals 13. So we figured out this position, right? Now, where else can I use a common number? For example, this position in the middle is also called the center number. Look, this plus this plus this equals that plus that plus that, right? So what does that mean? It means the sum of these 2 equals the sum of those 2. So 7 plus 3 equals 10, and 9 plus what equals 10? 9 plus 1 equals 10. See, we've figured out this position as well. Some students might ask, "Teacher, are there any other methods?" For example, we can continue to use the slingshot method to calculate the other positions. Look, if you connect this 7 and 9, doesn't it also look like a slingshot? So where did the 2 of them shoot to? Didn't they shoot to the position directly opposite them, right here? So the number at this position is the sum of 7 and 9 divided by 2. 7 plus 9 equals 16. 16 divided by 2 equals 8. So isn't this position 8? All right, when we get to this point, I'll say that a key number has appeared. That is, for this row, look at the sum of this row. Isn't it 6 plus 1 plus 8, which equals 15? So for this problem, the sum of the 3 numbers in every row, every column, and every diagonal is 15. So for example, let's look at this row next. For this position, you use 15 minus 9 minus 4, which equals what? It equals 2. Next, look, for this diagonal, the middle position should be 15 minus 2 minus 8, which equals what? It equals 5, right? So with that, the whole problem is solved, isn't it?